Sappy stuff. Let's get down to the books. I've picked two excerpts, Run from Awakening for those unfamiliar, and a sneak peek at Initiation. The Awakening excerpt is from the first chapter, because I think it's the best chapter. I was 18 the first time it happened. I wake up the next day and remember everything about the dream I had just experienced. It's as if I live one life during the day, and I close my eyes in this world and I wake up in another. I've gotten used to it over the years. My dreams have actually become something of an escape from my mundane life. During the day, I'm a normal, everyday receptionist, but at night, I become something else, something important. It's not always images either. Sometimes my dreams are blank, and I'm just experiencing emotions or sensations. Don't get me wrong, it can be scary sometimes. I never know if it will be a good dream or a bad one. The good ones tend to make me feel empowered and strong, while the bad ones will make me wake up in a pool of my own sweat, screaming or even shaking in fear. It's very odd, but lately I seem to be having the same dream. For the past couple months, it's as if it's on a never-ending loop. I'm walking down the busy streets of New York City. I don't recall how I get there or what it is I'm doing, except for the fact that I'm apparently looking for something. I'm glancing up at the numbers of the stores on Madison Avenue as I'm walking along. People are pushing past me because I'm interrupting their hurried pace. I'm trying to get people to help me, but no one has the time to stop and answer my question. So I trudge along, alone, in a city, lost in a city that I don't belong in. I'm so frustrated that I'm on the verge of tears when a heavy-set man knocks into me on his way past. I trip and fall to the floor. Kneeling on all fours as people continue to push past me like I'm not even there, I eventually climb to my feet as I begin to feel the tears build up behind my eyes. Wiping the filth off the New York City street off my hands and knees, I look up in awe. Standing further down the street with his back to me is a man that sends a shock through me to my very core. I'm staring at his strong back as the sunset on the horizon behind him is lighting up his profile features in such a romantic way. The red in the sun-setting rays accentuates his chestnut hair, his strong jawline is more pronounced, and his white clothes seem well-defined against the pink hue behind him. When he finally turns in my direction, I'm stunned once again when I see the blue of his eyes. It's like any color I've seen in nature. His eyes meet mine, and I study him for a minute before he reaches out his hand to me. Unconsciously, I find myself walking towards him. I'm drawn to this handsome stranger for reasons I can't explain. All around me, the streets of New York City, the people, and their faces are all a blur as the handsome, angelic creature before me captures all my attention. Once I reach his arms, he too blurs before me as I awaken to my own bedroom. The dream feels so bittersweet. The emotions I feel are indescribable, but once I awake, I'm left to my own boring existence again. Rolling over in my bed to face my light purple walls, I find myself trying to reel in my thoughts as I'm still reminiscing about my dream. It's so hard to wake up sometimes. I wish I could sleep forever. I wish I was living in the other world, the one my subconscious has created. I'm contemplating this when my alarm clock finally starts beeping. Sighing to myself, I roll out of bed to begin the routine that is my day life. Now, I picked that excerpt because I think it sets up the whole book. If you notice, that dream means more than it appears. She's lost in the first part of the dream, not knowing where she's going, but knows she's looking for something. And in the end, Nate saves her. Now for Initiation. In Awakening, we're introduced to Jack, who kind of took a back seat to Nate. But things may change. This is a little snippet from Jack's point of view. Something happened. I can feel it, the evil. My senses are overwhelming right now as I dash out of the shop. I don't care what Sarah said. I can't let her blow me off like that. I love her. I wish I didn't. I wish it was somebody else. But unfortunately, Sarah is all my mind can think about day and night. I'm running down the street in this pouring rain, but I'm determined to figure out what it is going on around here. She must care about me. She came to me. I know on some level she has feelings for me too. Maybe if she could see how much I will go through to protect her, if she could only see what I would do for her, then she will realize she made the wrong choice. I'm getting closer, I can feel it, the evil all over this place. Well, that's different. Mr. Green's supermarket